Think forward. Think Research Channel.
The opinions expressed in the following program are strictly those of the speaker. They do not necessarily reflect the views of the National Science Foundation.
From the National Science Foundation, where discoveries begin. This is Frontier, discussions of today's most exciting research subjects by distinguished scientists and engineers working at the frontiers of knowledge.
It's always a pleasure to be back here. And I also want to thank everyone for indulging me in allowing me to present the seminar, because in the time here at NSF, in leading at that time the Division of Shared Cyber Infrastructure, I was very careful not to say too much about my own personal research interests and activities, because of the enabling role of shared cyber infrastructure. There's a temptation when you're in a position of authority or power to build the infrastructure that you want to optimize and help your own research area, but it's central to the concept of cyber infrastructure that not happen. And so I didn't want my organization to be in any way biased because of my own personal research interest. And so really, this is really the first time, and for many of you, you may actually not know, based on my pharmaceutical industry experience, and one of the reasons why I came back to academia to actually engage in research personally. So again, it's really a great pleasure to be here. And as Dr. Derima mentioned, because of the service on this special FDA committee, which I'll mention more later in the slide, I will be a frequent visitor to the DC area, and I certainly look forward to further discussions of this rapidly evolving and emerging area in the space of pharmaceutical informatics. So in some sense, the theme of my talk is the grand challenge of pharma or pharmaceutical informatics, and I'll hope by the end of the talk you'll have a better appreciation for what are the major goals and opportunities and landscape in this emerging area, and how it impacts the productivity of this very important pharmaceutical and biotech industry. And an underlying sub-theme is to create a path from the promise, and some would even say hype, of genomics of the previous decade to the fruits of personalized medicine. And actually, we're not going to get to individual personalized medicine in one step. What I really mean by personalized medicine is population segmentation. And I'll illustrate why that'll be a natural evolution of the industry in the coming years. Very briefly revisit the economics of the R&D pipeline to put everyone on the same page. Critique current strategy, and since I'm no longer a government official, I can be very blunt and candid, and I'm a tenured professor, so I can say whatever I really want, and I will do that.